What it do, you two? Look, we got a crazy video today. We got that topic of the Nolan and Wales, you know, the dude that went on a trip with them white boys and then come back. Well, my mama sent me this in my DM. She always send me stuff like this, but I wanted to know the whole story, bro, what really happened, man. So my boy Flacco go break it down.
For everybody involved, and it should piss off a lot of us. I don't see enough people angry at this situation that there should be. And the reason why so many people resonate with this Nolan Wells story is because Nolan Wells is like the average 18-year-old kid, grew up in a 2-parent household in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, a regular neighborhood, nothing spectacular. He played football in high school, was good enough at football in high school, to now he's playing football at a community college. If you take away the name Nolan Wells and just put those facts on paper, a lot of us probably won't be able to distinguish between his life story and the life story of our nephew, our cousin, our brother. We all know somebody who lived the exact same life as Nolan Wells, all right? Regular kid, played sports in high school, made it to community college. Nothing spectacular, just the average kid, which is why his story has a lot of people distraught, because a lot of people see themselves in Nolan Wells.
Let that nigga,
they see their family member in Nolan.
Let that nigga would have been a #1 prospect coming to the league, you know? They would have been all over this, try to hide this boy.
Nolan Wells, they look at Nolan Wells and his story and they say, this could happen to me and my family.
Yeah.
Your next collection, no inventory, no risk, just drops.
You really want to take your brain off the ground?
So a couple of days ago, like most kids his age from that area, he hopped on a boat with a couple of his homies to go celebrate July 4th off coast. Nolan gathered and rode on the same boat as his homies Eric, Wyatt, and Warren, and they rowed their boat to this island called Horn Island, which is like 10 to 12 miles.
I don't trust the nigga at the bottom. Hold on.
Wyatt and Warren.
That nigga Warren, he just looks suspicious. We ain't even trying to be funny. He just don't look right.
And they rowed their boat to this island called Horn Island, which is like 10 to 12 miles off coast from mainland in Ocean Springs. When they got to Horn Island, his best friend Javon was on the island and Nolan checked in with him. Now Javon would have rowed on the same boat as Nolan, that was the plan, but Nolan's boat got full and didn't really have any space. So Javon just rowed with some other people and they all got to the island together. Once he got done talking to Javon, who apparently is his best friend, he then went back to hanging out with the people he went to the island with.
I see why you went. I had a previous debate about the snow bunnies. They show you a different type of love. Life jacket me, I might be going to the island too.
Even meeting up with this girl called Katie McCormick that he really liked, who was also on the island. They was talking throughout the day. Eventually, when the festivities died down,
I see why that nigga jumped on the boat, man. I see why. Nah, I'm cool, man. I don't want to go no water. Katie's gonna be there. Shit, let me man up. No funny. We back to the video.
The people he came with, Wyatt, Warren, Eric, they all went home. Katie went home. Javon went home. But Nolan did not go home. Nolan was nowhere to be found.
Facts.
And his parents were on social media begging for answers.
Like, where he
Every one of the individuals that Nolan had contact with on 4th of July on Horns Island had left the island at earliest 3 p.m., at latest 4 p.m. But Nolan's mom made a status at 9:55 p.m. on July 4th, alerting the public that her son still hadn't come home yet from Horns Island and that he was missing. So she posted, "Please be on the lookout for Nolan. Last seen was west tip north side of Horn Island today around 3 p.m. wearing blue shorts and sunglasses. It's unclear if he made it back on land. Please message me if you've seen him or have information about his whereabouts at or after 4 p.m. At 4 a.m. the next day, the mama made another status where she says, "There's no updates. Nolan is still missing.
I know,
please,
mama freaking
if you're
out.
a praying person, please pray he is found alive, safe, and unharmed." At 6:46 a.m., she made another post. "Nolan has not been found. His father and I have his cell phone, so for friends who are seeing his location, it's because we have it. Katie has contacted me. We are currently at Horn Island. We're looking for any information other."
That's a damn, my Stream Deck. I would have had the done button. You got the mama got the phone? I heard the phone was on the boat and the friends returned the phone, or they got the phone back or something like that. How the hell you got the person but not the phone? I mean, how you got the phone but not the person? What?
Than what we already know. Please personal message me if you have any
That's
additional
red flag
information.
#1. I ain't going nowhere without this phone.
Another post was made at 8:14 a.m. If you have any information, please let us know. Another.
I feel weird leaving the phone. Fuck you mean leave my phone? My water. The water. Nigga, I would've went and got the Dollar Tree and got the little zip-on phone thing. I'm bringing my phone.
Another post was made at 9:10 a.m. Please send any information if you've seen him. Another post was made at 9:45 a.m. Nolan has not been found. So whomever is spreading the rumor he is home, that is not true. Another post was made at 10:29 a.m. I'm asking for any video or photos from yesterday from Horn/Ship Island that may have Nolan in them. Also, I appreciate all the love and support. We are a bit overwhelmed. Please personal message me only if you have details about yesterday or if it's news outlet. When the family announced the search efforts for Nolan, Katie, the girl that Nolan was talking to on the island, she reached out to the family. She apparently was cooperative and told them everything that she knew. She went to the island with the family to help look for Nolan. But the same level of...
She's a trooper. I see why you was messing with her. I told you that Snow Bunny love different, nigga.
Cooperation and concern they received from Katie can't be said for Nolan friends that he rode on the boat with to the island, like Wyatt, Warren, and Eric, because they were allegedly out to eat the next day while everybody was outside looking.
Man, that's why I said, though, man, ain't no such thing as friends. I don't want to speak that into the universe. Watch your friends. Be aware of them, man. Come on, man. These my buddies, nigga. We play football together. We drink. We mac on hoes. We go to the mall. You come to the crib. You pick me up. We eat. We hang every other day. You ain't got the audacity to tell my mama what happened? We effed up. We was... Man, stop it. Yeah, till then, nigga, we're associates and business partners out here, y'all.
For Nolan, and when they were approaching the axe why they weren't out looking for Nolan, they were out here eating with no care in the world, according to one of Nolan's friends, their answer was really sketchy and really bothersome.
Wow. They wouldn't give his phone back to his parents, and they were seen eating out the next day. Wow. And when somebody asked them, like, hey, why aren't you out looking for your friend, they said, y'all already think we did it.
If that conversation...
Y'all already think we did it. What you mean? Go help your homie. Even if we think you did it, nigga, help us. If you didn't do it, you gotta help us. Like somebody that stole your money or the item in your house, they help you find it. You ain't never had a motherfucker help you find some shit and they stole it. That's the least you could have did.
Actually happened, if that's true, the reason why that would be considered suspicious and bothersome is because this is the day after. This is July 5th. Everybody is outside looking for Nolan. Right now, he's being considered missing. His whereabouts is unknown. And according to the family, nobody knows where he is. But if the response is y'all already suspect us of doing it, well, doing what exactly? Doing what exactly? Because as far as everybody knows, he's just missing. But
facts, nigga, that's... FBI, open up! What you mean we already think you did it? Nah, we just trying to see where he at. Like, damn, did he go out of town, nigga? Did he hang with some more friends? They took a road trip? He ain't tell us nothing. We just think he missing. You did what? That's what...
That reaction and that reply would insinuate something tragic took place. Now, the reason why Nolan's family and friends were allegedly suspicious of the friends he rode on the boat with, like Eric, Wyatt, and Warren, is because they have possession of Nolan's phone. Nolan is nowhere to be found. Nolan is nowhere to be seen. However, you guys have his phone, but yet you guys are saying y'all have no idea where he is. Approximately 2 days after Nolan Wells went missing, his mother showed up to Facebook on July 6, 12:43 p.m. and wrote a status announcing that Nolan Wells' body had been found, and unfortunately, he'd been found deceased. She wrote, I want to thank our family, friends, community, United Cajun Navy.
Oh, I didn't mean to put the stop the cap. Oh, no. Shit, stop the cap. I'm talking about weird. That's my homie. That's my friend. Sheesh. Deceased.
law enforcement and everyone involved for all the love, support, resources.
He had to drown.
His father, Elmore Wansley, our family, friends, and I are absolutely devastated. My heart is broken for our sweet son, who was always willing to cheer and uplift others. Nolan was a special soul. God took his time creating our son. I ask that you all please give me and my family privacy as we grieve. Thank you all again. God bless. When the news that Nolan Wells' body had been found and he was found deceased, chaos ensued.
What's the cause of
it
death?
was devastating news, obviously, for the family, but it was also devastating to people outside the family, people on social media who didn't know Nolan Wells personally, but they were pretty invested and committed to finding out what happened to him. And when it was found out that this kid was found dead, a lot of questions surfaced, a lot.
Breaking news, a body has been found on Horn Island near where missing 18-year-old Nolan Wells went missing. Search crews like this one you see here in the air have been searching for him for more than 40 hours now. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Brandy McGill. Will Polston has been on the scene at a command post in Jackson County all morning.
Man, I know y'all want to be adventurous and shit, but man, be aware.
Search, and he now joins us live. Good morning to you, Will.
But the thing about it, your white friends are gonna show you the adventurous shit. This is what they do. But man, you never know. Facts, bro. They be like, it's no such thing as racism, but it's some people that play by them rules, bro. In this world, it's people that play by different rules of life, bro. They think a certain way, bro. They think this shit cool. This week, we gotta think positive though. On that term, on that side, you know, when at the Lion King and he said, whatever the sun touch, that's us. All that other, that's them.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it.
I'd never leave my homie, bro. Cause if I'm innocent, nigga, we just got into a struggle. I could tell the police, bro. Accident happened, nigga. He fell over in the boat. He drowned, man. I didn't mean to do it.
Hey, good morning, Brandy. We got word here just at about 8:45 that there was a body found on Horn Island, and the officials are now working on bringing that back. Now, as of right now, we do not have an identity of the body that was found.
Because as soon as a body was found, as soon as Nolan Wells' body got found, the people he had contact with lawyered up. His homies, who he thought were his homies, who he rode on the boat to the island with, Wyatt, Warren, Eric, they lawyered up. Now they...
So that mean they had to tell their parents. I ain't gonna lie, I love my kid and shit, but my kid tell me he dropped the body, I ain't gonna lie, he going to jail. Cause I ain't raised him that way. Especially if he ain't keep, I ain't lying to you.
Told the family, hey, listen, we don't know what happened because everybody he had contact with passed the buck to each other. The people on the boat said, hey, we told him we were leaving. He said he was gonna stay by and catch a ride somewhere else.
Okay.
We didn't ask nothing of it. We left. His best friend Javon said, yo, when I seen him, he was talking to Katie. He said he was gonna catch a ride with Katie.
Different stories.
Katie said, look, we talked, but he said he was leaving with his friends. I said, okay, and didn't question it. So everybody is passing the buck to each other. They passed the buck to Javon. Javon passed the buck to Katie. Katie passed the buck to Wyatt, Warren, and Eric and the friends on the boat.
I ain't gonna lie. In different, what is it called? In different terms of riding, the person you came with is the person that you leave with. That's why I told him I was going. He said he was going to the party with Matthew. Okay, nigga, well, I'm leaving with Matthew. I'm not gonna confuse the niggas that I was with. Okay, I came with Matthew and I left with Desana. Nigga, we need to know a precise location. You came with him, so your responsibility was to make sure that he got home, because he came with you. And that accuracy, I can't ever say it. I think that's real homeboy-ism. I'm just freestyling words. For real. That's in the homebook dictionary. If your homie came with you, make sure he get home. Facts. You home? You good?
After the friends gave the initial statement, Wyatt, Warren, and Eric, after they gave their initial statement, they now went quiet. They lawyered up, deactivated their pages, and had nothing more to say. The dude...
That's guilty. Deactivate. Why I can't talk right now today? I'm fumbling with my words. I think I'm sounding like Forrest Gump. I graduated, you know. But nah, brother, deactivate the page is crazy.
That Nolan rode on a boat with, they claimed they were in a rush and in a hurry to leave the island and get out the water because their boat was experiencing malfunction. The boat was
stop
receiving water. They thought they had to get out the water as fast as possible or else they would be stranded. So they told Nolan it's time to go. Nolan said he's not leaving, and he stayed. However, they still had Nolan's phone. So Nolan didn't realize, oh, damn, bro, you guys have my phone. Give me my phone before you guys leave. It sounds like y'all was leaving in a hurry and Nolan had no idea, to be honest. But they also failed to mention that an altercation took place. Now, there's like very grainy video of the altercation that took place online that doesn't really tell us much, but it does show Nolan getting into some type of like verbal, hostile back and forth.
How you know it's him though? Where they at?
So what exactly happened from you guys' side?
From our side, there was an altercation with a different boat, which had other kids on it, black kids, and there was an altercation. There was a fight, something happened, and they went back to their respective boats or whatever. And
what you mean? No, you something my mouth. I was about to say some weird, wicked shit. You gonna take the side of them niggas? Huh? You're out of here! Stop playing, you know. That boat got into it with that boat. Yeah. Your homeboy was like, nigga, chill, bro. And then all that. Oh, you gonna take that side? Let me shut up. Let the video play.
When his best friend was on the other boat, so when he went to go like check up on Nolan and everything after the fight, Nolan's boat was gone, but they had stayed for a couple more hours. And so when they got back to land, they had his phone. So Nolan didn't even have his phone. The phone was at one of the boys' houses, and they didn't want to give it to his parents, and they had to send somebody to go get the phone from his house. That's why.
That's weird. Like, if I got my homeboy phone, damn, where my homeboy at? I'm going to get my homeboy, right? Hey, I got Nolan's phone. You saying him? It's like you gave no F's. And that's why the friend card is so, like, valuable. You can't just get it to anybody. Y'all need to be calling you niggas besties, my road dog with day one. You ain't never been through nothing. You ain't seen if they goddamn, he gonna get his Dalmatians, earn his spot. There's some niggas that will leave you dead. They don't care about you. Ah, that's not my problem. That's not my life. Them niggas went home at 8. Didn't give 2 shits. Man, watch who you hang with, bro.
Like, when we checked his location, everybody was like thinking that it wasn't serious because we saw his location. It said he was in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, like at his house. But they wouldn't give his phone back to his parents. But the story that they keep trying to push out to everybody is that the boat was sinking and taking on water. And they were telling Nolan that he needed to get on the boat, but Nolan wanted to stay back with a girl that he never met, which he would have done. Because if that was, like, we're all from...
Can we check the boat? Can we go look at the boat and see if it's sinking? You ain't get that boat fixed the next day. Can we check that boat? See if it's malfunctioning? See if it's a leak? See if you tried to fix the leak? Can we see the fishes? And see the evidence that the boat was effed up. Don't let me pull out my badge, nigga. What's that nigga name? I get a real Sherlock Holmes in this bitch.
The same surrounding areas. She goes to Moss Point, which is like 20 minutes away. Why could you not hang out on land when you got back?
If the boat that you came in was sinking and you knew that.
And so that was like the crazy thing, is that they're talking about, oh, the boat was sinking. And and he didn't want to get on the boat.
Let's see the
and
boat.
The boat had to get towed back. But if that was the case, and he said he...
Let's talk to the tow man. Did that boat really get towed? Niggas, get the receipts. Can we get the receipts?
Wanted to stay there. Why did you take his phone back and not leave him on an island without a way to get home?
The only people who truly know what happened to Nolan is Nolan and the people involved. But if Nolan was my friend, if I was somebody who was on the boat, now I don't think they left that island without Nolan's body. That's just me, though.
You don't think they left without the body?
But I'm gonna say this: if my friend was missing, and I left him behind, and there was rumors that something bad happened to him, wouldn't the first thing I tell the family and the police, yo, he was in an altercation with this group of people and this group and this group and this group? The only way I wouldn't tell them folks about the altercation is if the altercation was with me and my group. If it was me and my group of friends,
especially nigga, I'm letting you come in the house and play the game. You eating my food, nigga. You done met my moms a couple times. You done been in the house and used the bathroom. You done invited me over your house. I done said what's up to your mom. Your annoying ass dog done jumped on me and shit. Smelly it. Your house smell like dog. You got me. Your dog jumping on me and shit. Oh, he's nice. You ain't got the respect to tell my mom, hey, this situation happened at the boat. Hey, here's his phone. I don't know what happened. Shit, we drove off. Our boat was sinking. He didn't grab his phone. No.
He was arguing with.
Is
if
giving
we all
guilty.
got into a heated altercation, even if I'm quote unquote innocent, I probably wouldn't tell him because I don't want him to think that something nefarious is going on. And if something nefarious did go on, I damn sure wouldn't tell him that, hey, by the way, just so you guys know, before he went missing, he was arguing with us. We got into a really heated altercation. And that led to what exactly? Oh, nothing. We squashed it and then we left and we just happened to leave him and to take his phone with us. Excuse me, you had his phone? Now, even what they did with the boat is suspicious. The boat is probably the single most important and crucial piece of evidence in this entire case.
Sherlock D!
Yeah. You know what they did with the boat?
I dare you to let me
put it at a different location.
Completely free e-commerce store.
They ain't trash
it with 20
try to hide
products.
Take a listen.
But in the videos that you can see, obviously the fight was loud enough and big enough to cause all the other surrounding boats to pay attention and that be the main focus of what everybody was seeing at the time.
And Alexis, I do want to ask you something else. How long were they friends?
They've been friends for a minute.
Nah, them niggas ain't friends. What's a minute? Nah, we've been cool for a minute. What does that mean? A minute. Then a minute ain't a minute. Y'all niggas be like, for a little minute. A little minute is long, you know? You know how long you put food in the microwave? It ain't just a minute. It's longer than a minute, you know?
I mean, these people have gone to school together since elementary school.
Ooh. They ain't, yeah, that's black terms. It been a little minute. It been years. It been a little minute. It's crazy. I'm sorry. It's not funny.
Yes, and I want to ask another question from the chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Dark Chocolate said, my thing is, why did the boat really have to get towed back, and was his BODY on it?
There is some speculation,
towed
like
with
this
the
is
body?
just like hearsay, that the boat was owned by this dude Wyatt.
Okay.
But when the boat got brought back, it was parked at Warren's house, which is his mom is the judge or whatever. And somebody said they drove.
The mama the judge? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, me and stereotypical. Yeah, don't sound to my nigga goes. Most people who parents are in authority, they kids think they can get away with a lot of shit. You know how them Karens be like, my daddy owns this town. My mama the judge, you know. We can get away with it if we really wanted to. My mama the judge. The judge know this person. Is she really gonna send her baby boy to jail?
By like later that night, and like they were cleaning out the boat. Like it was like dark night, not like regular time when you would clean out a boat. It was like later at night. And then there was a girl on the boat that's not in any of the pictures, or wasn't the girl that he was talking to. And when she got back on land, she turned off like her Snap location, but her best friend still had her location on Find My iPhone. And she was at, all of them were at one house for like 4 hours.
They were kids. They could have been partying at the house for 4 hours after leaving Horn Island.
Nah, they doing that shit from Scary Movie. We know what you did last summer. We're making a pack. That's what. We're making a pack. Cause ain't no way we all at the crib partying. And the person we done brought to the goddamn island ain't came back. Ain't nobody trying to find what my boy Nolan is. Dang.
But I don't know, bruh. All right, why wouldn't you take the boat back to your crib? Why would you bring it to the judge's crib? It sounded like, hey, mom, we got ourselves in a pickle. We need your help with something. We need your help to figure out what to do here. Now, again, this is speculative. This is just day one. We're going to do a much deeper dive into this case once more information comes out. But things ain't looking right. Now, the
facts, because my first thing was to go look at the boat. And see if your story true. Did you really leave knowing because the boat was having a malfunction? Let's check the boat. And if that boat don't got no malfunction, you know where buddy at.
Judge, who apparently is the she's the mom of Warren. Now apparently that judge deactivated all of her pages too. Now everybody is secretive.
Can't take the questions.
The kid dies. Everybody lawyers up. Don't got nothing to say.
Which is smart.
Right? Refuse to say certain things like, hey, he got into an altercation with some people. Probably look at that group of people.
You ain't even gotta do nothing. All you had to say was, I don't know. You ain't have to deactivate nothing. Let them comments flood, nigga. I don't know. That would have been my caption on anything I post, my next picture. I don't know. For real, that shit look guilty. Deactivate the page, lawyer you up immediately, like no statements, no nothing. That's guilty. That's your road dog, my nigga.
But you wouldn't say look at that group of people if you were the group of people. Because it'll be easy to say, yo, listen, we left, bro. But bro was still there after getting into an altercation with some folks. Look into them folks. They probably did something to him.
The video is too quiet.
Facts.
Even at a...
Nigga, I don't know. The fuck?
100%. Boost your volume up to 600% with Volume X. One click to add. Simple to use. Experience the difference between...
Which is why also too though, like I could already tell, man, they not really boys, bruh. Like they're not really homies. Think about it for a second, okay? You and your homie go out. Let's just say, I don't know, y'all go out to a party, man. Your friend get into an altercation with some...
Nigga, we in an altercation, nigga. If I didn't break it up like, hey, bro, chill, and it gets to the point he getting whooped on, nigga, we got an altercation, nigga. And that's what's crazy about friends, too. Shit.
Who's at that party? Are you leaving that party without your friend?
Nah.
Or you letting your friend tell you, hey, bro, I just got into an altercation with this group of people. Now, my only homies I came with, they about to leave me, and I'm about to be at this party by myself when there's hostility and resentment with a group of guys. The
only thing that could have made sense for them was to blame Shorty. Hey, he was feeling Shorty. He wanted to stay on the boat with Shorty. So whatever happened with them, that's it. They couldn't even say that. Because that's the only thing that makes sense. Why would my homeboys leave and I stay on this island? The only way I'm staying on this island by myself and I don't know nobody is Shorty. I'm trying to go home with Shorty. But y'all niggas couldn't even come up with a plan like that. It don't make sense. Why he not home?
Does that even sound right? Clearly not. Now, the judge, she decided to respond back to her son's suspicion and potentially being involved in this case, as well as why she deactivated her page. Now, I'm gonna say this, bruh. The Sheriff County came out and said that they didn't find any crimes involving this Nolan Wells case. But the autopsy ain't even come back yet, bruh. The autopsy ain't even come.
You didn't find no crimes. You ain't got no evidence yet. You niggas ain't do the Dr. Seuss find the marks yet. No crime yet. Niggas didn't even do no work. It only been 2 days. Don't this supposed to go on for like a month? A case?
Sheriff who's investigating a possible murder involving the judge's son came back and said, we ain't find no crimes have been committed without the autopsy even coming back yet. Think about it for a second. You think justice is like gonna get served in this case? Clearly not. Now, the judge put out a statement, and here's what the judge had to say. Judge Ashley Cole, who apparently has a despicable track record, like despicable.
Ooh.
Like things like telling like this black woman that the baby dad cannot meet her at the police station to drop off the kid, and that she ended up getting murdered, or somebody else lost their kid. She tells the person they can't grieve online. This lady has a despicable track record. She goes, our family along with the community grieve the loss of Nolan Wells. Our thoughts and prayers are with Nolan's family. Our son Warren loved Nolan dearly. Unfortunately, I feel that it's appropriate for our family to dispel some rumors with facts based upon the social media attention that is being diverted away from the Wells family and their loss. Okay, so you don't think it's necessary to talk to the police, to talk to the family, right? So they go, yes, I deactivated my Facebook given the very heightened emotional state of social media. Right now, I fear for the safety of my child and my children. My husband and I have 6 children, and we covet their privacy. We do not believe it is appropriate for our minor children's photographs to be circulated through the internet, presenting potential threats to their safety. I graduated high school with, again, Nolan's mom, Kristen Wells. We are from the same community. I have the utmost respect for her and all. So
why you ain't go talk to her? Especially if y'all classmates. You ain't go talk to Shorty. See what's going on? Hey, what's going on with Noah? You know I'm a judge, you know. Let me put you in that right direction. Let you talk to the right people. That shit giving red flag, baby.
Of the Wells family, we mourn the loss of Nolan with them. Our prayers have been and will continue to be with them. My husband and I were not at Horns Island at any point on 4th of July. What's the price of tea in China? What does this have to do with anything? We know you weren't there, right? But your son was there. No one in our family is trying in any way to impede with the investigation by law enforcement or to otherwise hamper the family and law enforcement quest for answer.
You know, I ain't got to do all this, but you know what's going to happen? Technology going to get them. That phone. That phone going to tell it all. That phone going to give location, Snapchat, messages, somebody, because they teenagers. That phone, they going to get caught.
Warren was interviewed by the Jackson County Sheriff's Department and cooperated fully. He saw Nolan last at around 3 p.m. on July 4th. They left around 4:30 p.m. when the boat was taken on water and they had an issue with the,
How you know they had an issue with another group of friends? Why you didn't tell Shorty that? Your fucking alumni, your classmates. How you know they got into it with somebody else? Wouldn't it be cool to tell the police officer?
He saw Nolan last at around 3 p.m. on July 4th. They left around 4:30 p.m. when the boat was taken on water and they had an issue with the... What?
All right, you got to stop buying generic Viagra.
Ooh, they had an engine with the boat, the whistle collar pipe. Let's check the boat and see if it has a whistle collar thing.
Viagra, if y'all over 40, you can get 9 pills of 100 milligram generic Viagra for just $7 with free shipping from Friday Plan. If you think it's a scam like I did at first, peep this. No doc visits, no phone call.
My bad, I was looking down at my phone.
So hold on, bruh. So the homie you went there with, y'all told us that y'all asked Nolan, hey, Nolan, we about to leave, bro. You want to come with? Nolan said, nah, bro, I don't want to come with. Nah, I'm chilling. I'm like hanging out. Y'all go ahead, bro. But now y'all are telling us the last time y'all seen him was at 3 p.m. Y'all left at 4:30 p.m. So the story of, hey, we told Nolan, hey, bro, we about to go, come with it. He said, nah. Well, that's a lie. Well, that's a lie. Like, that's a lie.
You said it, just be quiet.
Because you didn't see him an hour and 30 minutes before you guys left. Didn't you guys go to the Horn Island to hang out together? Wasn't you, Nolan, and everybody hanging out together? Y'all didn't see somebody you guys was there to hang out with for an hour and 30 minutes? This doesn't make sense at all. The claim now that they told Nolan, hey, we're leaving, and he says, nah, that's out the window, because they said the last time they seen him was 3 p.m. He saw Nolan last at around 3 p.m. on July 4th. They left
that's crazy.
Around 4:30 p.m. when the boat was taking on water and they had an issue with the bilge pump. Nolan made a decision to stay on the island and return inland later with another group of friends. But how did he make this decision? Think about it for a second. How did Nolan make the decision to stay on the island and return inland later with another group of friends when the last time y'all seen Nolan was 3 p.m. and y'all left the island at 4:30 p.m.?
Hey, he ain't the only Sherlock Holmes.
4:30. The last time you seen him was 3 p.m. Huh?
Yeah, cause if that's my homie, okay, it say, hey, y'all, I'm gonna go with another group of friends, right? So he go over there and hang with them down there. That's an hour spent. Hey, we finna leave. Let's go say bye to Nolan. No? Y'all niggas not really friends then.
That don't make sense. Y'all not saying, hey, bro, we about to leave, and then
finna get up
an
out of
hour
here.
and 30 minutes later. Like, are you crazy? You don't say, hey, we about to leave, and then spend another hour and 30 minutes while your boat is malfunctioning. That don't make sense at all.
Hey, bro, we finna go, man. The boat tripping. You good? Facts. I ain't got a lot of friends, and I know common courtesy. Hey, you good, bro? We finna get up out of here. Goddamn check engine light just came on. I don't know what it is, bro. So, hey, we gotta go. You feel me? You feel me?
They continue, man. They says, yes, I am a judge. I also value transparency. I apologize if anyone was offended that I deleted my social media.
Nah,
man, cut
buddy.
it out, man. She says, we live in a world of clickbaity.
Stop it.
Man. Phil, listen, bro.
Stop it.
If the story continues to change us.
Because you a judge and you know damn well it sound like he did something. Because it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. My mama sent me that. Hey, for real? I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to play the race card. But it's just a group of people that just think it's a different type of way, bro. This shit been happening for hellas, you know. It's cool to hang with your white friends. But like when they get to like, nigga, it's door to explore, you don't know where the hell you at, baby. You need to, hey, check in with your people. I ain't lying. I'm not one of them niggas. I don't like adventurous shit. I'm a chill ass nigga. I remember that shit as a childhood, bro. My mom used to text me that shit. I'm happy my mom was on my ass. Tell me everywhere you went. My mama didn't tell me I tell my mama everywhere I went, nigga, I was getting in trouble. Where was you at? Cause she was trying to be safe, you know. Promise you, shit. Them white boys had, nigga, they was jumping off of cliffs and shit. They knew little areas of little creeks and shit, like this, an island. They be know where all the little creeks and shit, you know. They scavengers and shit. Had a group of white friends just jump off a goddamn cliff into a little creek. Come on, Devin, you can do it. You know, damn well I can't swim. That's how I knew I was a leader. I said, fuck, nah, y'all niggas jump down that shit. Had all the kids jumping off the cliff. Yeah, y'all do that shit. I'm cool. I'll watch y'all niggas have fun. But nah, be safe out here, bro. That's all you can be safe, bro. These people you call your friends don't really be your friends, but I want to think positive, so I attract real friends because I want real, genuine friends. But best believe, I'm looking over my shoulder, you know. You can't never put that much trust into nobody. For real, man. Shit. Can't get nobody, man, that much goddamn trust. I can have a homie for hellas, but I still think he'll do some shit. But shit, like that, I like to, you know, everybody innocent till proven guilty. That's how I do with friendships. But I don't label you friends unless we've been through some times we both been effed up. You know, we helped each other. If you helped me when I was effed up and I helped you when we was effed up, we friends. But we ain't did nothing. We just go out, hang, smoke, drink beers, go out, chase women. Nigga, we ain't really helping each other. I don't consider that friends. That's associates. Friends helping a nigga out. Hey, I got a job down here. You want me to tell them that you looking for a job type shit? And you ain't got no car coming to pick it down. Like, them niggas, they help you out. But other than that, I'm going to see you on the next video, man. Hey, pray for Nolan Williams. We find out what happened to the body. Any trauma, suffocating, lungs full of water. We got the answer. But I really think they're going to solve that problem with them phones, bro.